Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Tuesday 21st of July. So the European leaders have eventually reached an agreement on the 750 billion euro recovery fund, so that's ticked that box. Not really dashing off as you may have expected. This is a weekly pivot, a weekly picture even, just showing where the next point of resistance is, which is around about that 115 area. As you can see, it was quite key previously. It struggled around that area to get back above it. Prior support is quite a key number, of course, so you just need to watch out for that. But coming down the time frames, 4 hourly, well, choppy. It's barely dashed off here. I would have almost thought it would have pushed off, but one thing is the equities are pushing off, so equities are liking the idea of it more so than the currencies. That may just be that everyone's more interested in equities now. So there we are. Wherefore today then? Well, it's already, I'm just looking through these time frames here, just nothing to be done here really. It's almost into its R1, not far off from its R1. It may be an opportunity to buy, but I don't like buying into these highs here. It's messy, so I have to leave that be for now. It may even we may even get a sell on the news, but it's not sold straight off here. We'll see how it runs, but for me it's sticky where it is. I have a long position on the euro, which I'm trying to see if I can play it a bit further. It's not the greatest of prices, it's but just holding on to that really, not trying to add into it at the moment. Okay, the pound. Well, the pound is off to the races a little bit. It's taken out yesterday. It got into the prior highs there. Today it's taken through those highs, through the daily 200. Certainly pushing up well today. But yeah, not overly clear why it's going quite so well. There is a bit of divergence where it sits at the moment. It is overbought on my 30-minute time frame. It may have a bit of a retrace, but at the moment it's still catching a bid, and there's no real obvious entry point to this to jump on board if I wanted to. So it's another patience game, and this, it looks like a bit of a common theme running through these markets. Maybe dollar yen. Well, the dollar yen, it's just come out daily wise, usual same old picture there, flat. 4 hourly chopping away. They're quite range bound here, and 60-minute. Well, again, you can see the ranges. It looked at one stage that it might have come down later yesterday to roll through this trend line, but for now not, and it's just chopping along, so not a lot to be said there. Just look at the cross pair euro yen. Well, the euro's done pretty well against it, and it may be that if that sets up, it may be a better opportunity than the euro dollar for now. Aussie dollar. Aussie's caught the bid there as well. It's just come through back there. It's finally getting back into those prior highs. Not quite broken them yet, but certainly getting that way. And I mean, really, we're just seeing dollar selling, but the euro's not keeping up with it at the moment by the looks of things, as these are all making new highs. Off we go, 4 hourly wise there, and 60 minutes. So already through its R1, R2 sort of zone. So very much like the pound, not a lot can be done here for me at the moment. It's patience just to see what they do. Yep, that's the Aussie, Canadian dollar. It feels like you miss the bus sometimes when you come and look at these markets, doesn't it? So there we go. This is off here to the downside, and well, again, pretty soft US dollar right the way through these markets, and I think that's really, you're almost looking for excuses of why some of these markets are doing okay, and it's really just a very soft US dollar at this stage. Yep, seeing it right the way through, previous lows taken out, and again you sort of look at the 60-minute. Well, maybe on a retrace we could sell into it, but it needs the retrace first, and maybe a little patience this morning. Okay, let's just have a look across other markets then. Western Texas oil, it has picked up, heading towards the prior highs there. It's certainly high lows, high highs through there. Some positivity kicking through, but I'm quite neutral on it at the moment. Gold, those gold bugs out there. That's had another surge up there. It's just come out to the dailies, and you just see just making near-term highs here. In fact, I always have to come out and have a look at the monthlies here and see how far we are away now. I was still okay. So for those gold bugs, we're sitting there, taking out that first series of highs here. So it leaves us to move towards those all-time highs of 1915 or 1916, where is it, 1924 even, ish area. We're heading that way. Still got $100 to do, but it's moving in the right direction at the moment. Choppy as we're sitting here in, there's some divergence on the short term. Let's just come back to the 60-minute there, already running into its R1, maybe signs of a bit of weakness, but certainly we're seeing gold bought at the moment, and any retracements might give the opportunity. I would wait for retracements on at least the hourly to be buying into. Okay, that's gold. Any S&Ps? No surprises here. The equity markets are up this morning, and the S&Ps are following suit or leading, whichever. But they're certainly pushing up as we go through at the moment. Again, these have moved so much. We're already into daily R1s here. Maybe retracements would give opportunities back into prior highs, back into the daily pivot would be quite nice. But there we are. It's a lot of movement, lot of dollar selling, a lot of money moving back into equity. So it's that sort of risk definitely on at the moment. Okay, that's pretty much it for me. A lot of patience needed probably today. Have a good one. Bye for now.